Let's do the last factor of affecting the rate of photosynthesis, and that's the water availability. The water availability will be having two roles, and these two roles will be a direct role and an indirect role. Let's just have summarized here the direct role and the indirect role of water. So what will happen at this point? Water, you just know that it's a raw material in photosynthesis process, and because it's a raw material, what happens? In the presence of the light energy, the water is being split, that is the right stage, to hydrogen atoms and oxygen gas. From that point, once it's being split now, we get a process called photolysis. The hydrogen atoms that we get after being split, it will enter to the dark stage where it will combine with carbon 4 oxide, a process called carbon 4 oxide fixation, and form a very simple sugar. That is it. So we're saying water is the raw material for photosynthesis. In presence of light, we split these water molecules to hydrogen atoms and oxygen gas, a process called photolysis of water. We get the hydrogen atoms now, which will enter the dark stage, and it will combine with carbon 4 oxide. We form a simple sugar, a process called carbon 4 oxide fixation. And this one, we got the indirect role of water. The indirect role of water causes turgidity of the gas cell. And when the gut cell gets touched, what happens? The stoma opens, or you speak about the stomata examine. When this opens, you know the role of the stomata is the site for gaseous exchange. And because it's the site for the gaseous exchange, what will happen? Carbon 4 oxide will diffuse in. When this carbon 4 oxide diffuses, we say carbon 4 is a raw material. It will now cause combining with the water, and then we form the simple sugar. From this point now, you should understand how this thing happens for it to happen. It's about this glucose which was formed, the simple sugar, which now once in the gut cell, it will do what? It will exert high osmotic pressure. When it exerts high osmotic pressure, it will draw water from the adjacent epidermal cells, and when it draws this water from the adjacent epidermal cells, the gut cell becomes turgid. It draws the water through the osmosis process, gut cell becomes turgid, and the stomata opens, and that's why we are speaking about what? Gaseous exchange taking place, and the rate of photosynthesis takes place. Thank you very much for this small slide.